Hey y'all, Nico here. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, thanks for joining me. I'm Nico. Today's video is yoga for rheumatoid arthritis. Of course, talk to your doctor before you start any exercise program and make sure it's okay for you and your body. The difficulty of this practice, I'm assuming, will depend on how severe your rheumatoid arthritis is. So the idea of this video is to be pretty gentle, and from what I was reading, yoga can help to reduce inflammation and pain and improve mobility and mental well-being of those dealing with rheumatoid arthritis. So those are the goals here. It'll be a pretty chill practice, nothing too crazy, and I am going to suggest that you have a couple props just in case you need them. You might not need them, but it's okay to have them nearby. So grab a couple of pillows and grab a chair. We're going to use the pillows just to help give us some space in our body in case some of the poses are a little bit hard on our joints. And we're going to use the chair just as a way to avoid bearing weight on certain areas of our body. So just to assist us in certain poses that involve weight bearing. So we're going to get started in a seated position. So you can just be seated on your mat. And you can sit in Sukhasana, cross-legged pose like this, or feel free to extend your legs forward, whatever feels good. You can also take a couple pillows and sit on them to help you more easily get into Sukhasana, or easy pose. So let's start with some breath. You can just close your eyes, sit in a way that is comfortable for you. Take a deep inhale through the nose. And exhale out the mouth. Take a second deep inhale through the nose. And exhale out the mouth. One more deep inhale through the nose. And exhale out the mouth. Good. From here, let's come to a breath, if you can, in and out of your nose. Just sitting and intentionally breathing can help to activate your parasympathetic nervous system, your rest and digest system, and to lower cortisol in your body, which can reduce inflammation in your body. It's always great to take a few moments to breathe. And on your next inhale, we'll sweep the arms up. Interlace the fingers up above you. Press the palms up towards the ceiling, reaching up, breathing up. Inhale. Exhale, release the hands, twist to your right. Left hand outside of right knee. Right fingertips rest on the ground behind you, facing the back of the room. You can look over to the right side of the room or over the right shoulder. Take an inhale, come back up to center. Interlace the fingers, press the palms away again. Exhale, twist to the left. Right hand outside of left knee. Left fingertips face the wall behind you. Look over to the left or towards the back of the room. Now is a good time to remind you that if any poses don't feel good, if you feel any pain, then it's okay to come out of the pose and just rest in a comfortable position. There's no need to push yourself past that pain threshold. It doesn't help you at all. Good. Inhale back to center. Interlace those fingers, press the palms away again. Exhale, release the hands. Let's come up to hands and knees. We're going to move into Balasana, child's pose. So bring your big toes together, bring your knees wide. Sit the hips back towards the heels. If you need a little bit of help here, take the pillows, bring them on top of the legs, underneath the hips, and we'll sit back on those pillows, and that'll help give you a little more space. You also have the option to be up in puppy pose. Puppy pose looks like this. You're on your knees, your arms extend forward, and you just melt your chest down towards your mat. So whichever one feels better. Try to see if you can remember an even breath in and out of your nose throughout the whole practice. Again, that'll just help your body calm down. Inhale. Exhale, shift the weight forward. Come to hands and knees. And we're going to move into cat-cow, but instead of doing it bearing our weight on our wrists, we're going to do it down on the forearms. And we could call this kitten-calf, baby cat-cow. So start to flip your tailbone up, press your tailbone up and away, lift your chin, arch your spine best you can. Inhale. Exhale, round the spine, tuck the tailbone under, bring the chin down to the chest. Good. Inhale back to the first position, back to calf. Flip the tailbone upward, lift the chin. Drop the belly down, arch the spine. Exhale, round the spine, tuck the tailbone under, bring the chin down to the chest. Let's do a couple more rounds of that on your own. Good. Come back to a neutral spine. Let's float all the way down to our belly. Elbows tucked in tight. So I'm going to give you a couple options here to either move into Cobra, Bhujangasana, or Sphinx pose, Salamba Bhujangasana. Go ahead and separate your feet about the width of your mat, elbows tucked in tight. And if you're moving into regular Cobra, we're going to press into the hands, lift the chest off the ground, roll the shoulders back. Or if you like, you could come to Sphinx. And Sphinx is resting up on the forearms, fingers spread nice and wide. Pull those forearms back towards you a little bit so you can feel the stretch in the belly and in the back. And you also have the option to just lift the elbows up here from Sphinx. So do whichever one feels good for you. Good. Inhale. Exhale, lower the chest down. Bring the hands underneath the shoulders. We're going to press back up to a table position on hands and knees. And let's just rock back and forth over the wrists a little bit to give them a bit of a stretch. Again, if this doesn't feel good, don't do it. It's totally okay to completely skip it, because again, pushing yourself through the pain won't help you. If you want to move around in a circle a little bit, you can. Just to get a little bit of circulation going through there. Good. Now from here, I want you to grab your chair, put it at the top of your mat, and we're going to do this modified version of down dog using the chair. Because down dog, again, it bears a lot of weight on your wrists, and sometimes people within yoga, they complain about their wrists hurting. So this is going to take a lot of the pressure off of our wrists, but still allow us to be able to get a nice thorough stretch in the areas that down dog stretches. So walk your feet back, let your hands rest on the sides of your chair, on the seat of your chair, so you're feeling that elongation through your spine. And just lower your chest down, kind of lower your chest down. Lower your head in between your arms. And keep your hands light, so not bearing all your weight in your wrists. Good. Press those hips back. If you like, you can find a sway side to side. You can also do this with your hands on a wall. Good. A couple more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. We're going to make our way to a standing position. You can just walk those feet forward. Come to standing with your hands at your sides, palms facing outward. Good. Now from here, we're going to move into tree pose, Vriksasana. So I'll give you a couple options. You could go ahead and use that chair alongside you just to help you with your balance, because tree pose is a balancing pose. So we will root our right foot into the ground. Option 1, you can let those left toes rest on the ground as the left heel rests on the right ankle. Option 2, you can slide the foot up to the calf. Option 3, you can grab it and bring it all the way up to the thigh, whichever one works best for you. You can use the chair here to help you balance. Or if you like, you can bring the hands to heart center. Find a focal point somewhere in front of you to help you balance. Good. So not only is this helping us to improve our balance, we're strengthening our right ankle. We're improving our alignment. Good. Inhale. Exhale, release. Let's do the same thing on the other side. So this time get nice and rooted down through the left foot. You can rest your right heel on your left ankle, slide it up to the calf, or grab it, bring it up to the thigh. Hands can rest on the chair, and hands can be at heart center. Find yourself a focal point somewhere in front of you to help your balance. Good. Again, inhale. Exhale, release the foot, release the hands. Sweep the arms up, inhale. Exhale, we're going to come down to a forward fold. So you can keep the chair here because you might want to use this. So sweep the arms up, inhale. Dive down for a forward fold. You can bring a deep bend into your knees and grab your elbows. If this is a lot, use the chair. Bring your arms to the chair. Use it as support. But if you feel okay just hanging forward and grabbing your elbows, you can do that too. Whatever feels good for you. A couple more breaths. Inhale. Exhale, we're going to lower back down to a table position so your hands can come to the ground. And you can step the feet back and then lower down to table, or you can use the chair to assist you to get down to the ground if you need it. And then we don't need it anymore, so you can move it out the way after that. And we'll come back to our child's pose. So use those pillows if you need to. Big toes together, knees wide. Fold the hips back. Extend the arms forward. Melt the chest down. And remember your breath here. Your breath is just as important as the poses. Good. Take an inhale. Exhale, shift your weight forward. Let's make our way down to our back. You can also come to a seat if you like. Whichever you prefer is fine. I'm going to stay in a seat. Just making sure you're comfortable. We'll just spend a few more moments here with our breath, taking even breaths in and out of the nose. Maybe seeing if you can inhale to a count of 4 and exhale to a count of 4. So something like this. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Now just continue with that pattern. Allowing your body to rest and relax here. Encouraging your body to release any tension it may be holding. Your next inhale, start to wiggle your fingers and toes. Coming back into your body and back into the room. And when you're ready, roll over onto your favorite side, using your arm as a pillow if you're laying down. Just taking a moment to reflect on your practice and to extend gratitude towards yourself for practicing self-care and self-love today. When you're ready, make your way up to a comfortable seat. And all together, we'll sweep the arms up. Inhale, hands meet. Exhale, bring the hands down to heart center. Namaste. Okay guys, thank you for joining me for this practice. Let me know what the difficulty level was for you, if you found this practice useful. If you like it, I can make a longer one. Check the links in my description box about joining my channel as a member, my DJ channel, and there's also a link for Black Yogi Nico Marie merch. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And as always, thank you for watching. Peace and love.